got another cool little fun but important project lined up that just popped up today. So I was out with the rig today on a little day trip, and when I was pulling back out to the highway, I noticed here in my C-Class motorhome I had a real blind spot on my right. And the way that the highway was angled, I really couldn't see. And the way I had to angle myself to get onto the highway, because there was a ridge there, so I had to come in real shallow. I couldn't see oncoming traffic. And it was a highway. People were doing 60, 70, 80 miles an hour on this road. And all I could really do was lean over as far as I could, pick a moment, and just go for it. Now luckily my Triton V8 delivered, and I got up to speed, and luckily I just nobody came upon me. But it could have been a very dangerous situation depending on who was coming, maybe a motorcycle or a hot rod or something. Anyway, I got to thinking, this rig came with 2 backup cameras. One of them's in the back, and then there's another wiring harness for a second camera. And I just kind of been leaving it alone because I don't know if you're supposed to, if there was some reason to have 2 cameras back there. And I thought, I got a second camera. So I'm gonna rig somehow. I haven't even thought about it yet. I'm putting the second camera on my blind spot on this side so that don't happen again. So anyway, I already got started just rerouting. I've got to pull the wiring for one of these cameras all the way back to the front here. And anyway, I'm running the wiring backwards to one of these harnesses all the way back to the front here, and I'll figure it out. But it's a little sketchy. Luckily I got a second camera, so let's get to work. Let's get to work. Well, I've got the harness started, and now I'm at the carpet. So now I just got to start figuring out where this is running and just start following it forward. Well, there's adhesive holding this carpet down. I'm hoping they ran it along this trim. See how this goes. It's not, it's running this direction. That sucks, because this carpet seems like it's really glued down. Look how nice that original carpet is. This carpet's terrible anyway. Well, I'm going to fiddle with it, but I'm thinking now maybe just splicing it, because I got plenty on the other end. This is a step, take a step back and think about it moment. Okay, I'm over on the front end now, and it looks like the cables are run like through the middle of the floor. I was hoping they ran it along the edges, which is kind of what you're supposed to do, just because of this reasoning. I don't really feel like pulling the carpet up today. Now, trying to splice into this, I mean, this is one of these, looks like there's 4 pins in there, and it's really small diameter wire, so I'm thinking these are a very fine bundle of wires in there. I'm not sure I really want to mess with trying to splice into that and getting a resplice. So I'm going to try to just see if it'll pull from this end all the way across the floor. Well, here we go. I don't know which is which. I got the right one, I hope. Okay. Well, it was going pretty smooth and now it's stuck. Aww. Now I probably got no choice but to pull the carpet. Little jobs turning into big jobs. Aww. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, I got the carpet pulled back enough to find my my pigtail here, but I have a feeling as I pull, it's just going to wrap around the other one that's running back here, the one that I'm using. And it is dirty. This carpet's the last thing that's been on my mind because I've had so many other projects, but now that I'm looking at it, holy mackerel. I may end up pulling this whole carpet up. Luckily, it's not glued down. It was just up at the front there. They use staples, so that's cool. Just staple it back down or remove it completely. Okay. So I'm making an assessment. It's just getting stuck in there. You can even see how twined up it is on this imprint. I thought there was an irregularity on the floor and it was just these cables all along. But you know, now that I'm looking at it, look how bad this carpet is. I mean, there's probably no cleaning it. Maybe I'll just pull this rug up, keep it as a template for the next roll of carpet I can throw in here. Yeah. You see, every time I try to pull this, it's all twisted up with the other one. I wasn't planning on pulling the carpet today. Jeez. Might get lucky here. Looky there. I got it. I only had to pull that much up, so I think I'm just going to vacuum that up and put the rug back down for now, and one project at a time. Gives me something to think about. Well, I decided to put the carpet back. Started watching football and now lost momentum. So, but what I did do is connect the second camera. And I've got signal. So oh, these little cameras got speakers on them. Okay. So now I just got to find a place to put it so I can see my blind side. But now I've got the second project that's come up with the carpet. So my plan right now at that is I kind of got two projects in one here. Leave the carpet. I'm going to look on Craigslist. I've found nice carpet remnants for other projects, and so I'll keep my eye out. Get the carpet, then I'll pull this and install the new carpet. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking about it right now. So let's see if we can find a spot for this. Well, I'm not exactly sure where I need this to be. But I'm thinking like right there, because it's kind of hard to figure out exactly where I need this. I don't think I need to see exactly behind me because I got my side mirror for that. This was at a different angle. This was like stuff coming from this direction. Like a weird angle. So the only way I'm really going to know is to just kind of pick a spot, and I'll use some two-sided tape for that. I'm not drilling that in. And run the wiring down through here, under these, and then back under here, and then tuck everything away. So let's try this and see if it's helpful. Well, I've got this thing all set up for mounting up here somewhere. I'm just trying to pick a spot. I think I'm going to stick it right here. Since it's adjustable, kind of out of the way. But I was thinking if I put it up here more, it's a little more adjustable. But I think I'm going to stick it right here and just get that blind side angle. That's pretty much all this is for. And I got all the wiring pretty well tucked away. And I cleaned everything up, all the wiring. Remounted my monitor. It's pretty cheesy how I have it rigged up, but trying to rig it up along here or up on the dash, it just seemed messy at the moment, or that either that or the job it just seemed like a huge job. So I think I got this spot picked out. I use this 3M double-sided tape a lot. It's such a pain in the butt sometimes when you just need a little square. Just gonna kind of guess here. Turn this to where I need it. We'll see. The only way I'm really going to know if it's effective is to get into that situation again. And I don't plan on going up to that spot anytime soon, so it's there. And that gives me exactly, here, there's the camera view I'm getting. That matches looking right out of my door, which is the blind spot of traffic coming, you know, not from directly behind me. I can see that through my rear view. It's more of an angle coming this way. So, I think with that, that's another project. I think a pretty important little aspect of being out on the road that I got covered here. #1 RV night. Let's do it.